Hello friends, welcome back to another airdrops video. Today, out of respect for our bugs and the whole things that are happening in the market, I'm not going to be showing my face, but we are here, we continue to farm airdrops and we do not give up. I think that the current market sentiment will be temporary. We are going to have our upside, it's going to be fine. Let's get started. So the first thing that I want to cover is the Pryzm airdrop. Hopefully you remember the Pryzm validators on the Cosmos ecosystem. This was an airdrop that we farmed before the collapse of Cosmos ecosystem. As I've told you in the past, I have exited Cosmos on March and I'm completely out, but still I should have quite a lot of points for the Pryzm airdrop. So I will leave the link for down below. You can come and register your wallet for the airdrop. And if you want to make sure that you actually are eligible, you can put your Prisma address down below. Now let's move on into the second one, which is the Zeta Chain airdrop. So if you have farmed Zeta Chain, you should periodically come here and check your rewards. So they're doing a first round of airdrop and I am having some information that they will do even more airdrops very soon. Official airdrops with quite a lot more rewards. So you should come over here and wait for all of these platforms to turn into check eligibility to get your points and Zeta Chain tokens from these ones. I'm still waiting for Izumi, Eddy, Rubik, Accumulated Finance, Sugar, Space ID, Zeta Swap. All of these will probably be big for me. So make sure to also check your allocations. Now, if you want to farm Scroll, you've got two great opportunities that I'm going to cover right now. The first one is the Scroll Canvas, which I pretty much very much like. So Scroll Canvas will give you badges or let's say NFTs for doing specific actions on their D apps. D app is a decentralized application that runs on a specific blockchain. So Scroll has some applications that will give you badges for using them and doing specific interactions. So you want to make sure to come and get your badges and explore also additional badges, which could give you additional rewards. I think these are very good participation trophies, and I think that the Scroll Canvas is going to give you an extra allocation. So my invite link will give you a 50% mint fee off. So if you use the link down below, I benefit from the fees that you pay, but also you get a 50% off and you participate in the Scroll airdrop. I'm trying to be completely transparent with you. I'm doing the badges. I already got 4 badges. Hopefully in the future I will be able to get more of these. So that's what I'm doing. I'm also farming the Mitosis airdrop on the Scroll chain. This is a very good opportunity in my opinion. Actually, for me, it's the best opportunity right now on the whole Ethereum landscape, because Mitosis allows you to get Eigenlayer awards, EtherFi award, Mitosis award, and it allows you to farm Blast, Linea, Mode, and Scroll, which are yet to do multiple airdrops. So you can come over here and deposit EETH or WEETH on whatever chain you want, and you are going to get awards. TVL is kind of low right now, so it's easy to farm it, and the upside could potentially be very big. Also, periodically come here and check your growth tab, because you may be eligible for some of these awards, which gives you a boost in points. So that's what I'm doing. It's up to you, whatever you want to do. And yeah, this is what I'm farming. So Oxastra is my go-to platform to trigger daily transactions on chains that I want to have a transaction footprint. Chains like these is Mantle, Scroll, they also got Base, Tyco also gives you extra points. And in general, if you want to have an active account on all of these networks, I think you should give it a look, because you trigger transactions that cost less than 1 cent on these chains by just clicking a button. What I really like is that you also farm Oxastra, which in my opinion is going to have an extra airdrop in the future. So that's a very nice play where you can, boost your scores on specific chains, and also farm an additional airdrop. Alright, so let's move on. I want to talk a little bit about SolLayer. So SolLayer is the airdrop that I'm putting my focus on right now on the Solana blockchain. What I really like about SolLayer is that it is one of the biggest and newest Sol risk-taking solutions. I think in the future it will have tremendous value to the Solana ecosystem. And what you can do is just come and deposit native Solana down below. And here you can check your points, your rankings, and yeah, I like it. As you can see, proof over here, I have deposited over $1,000 in the current value of Solana. And Solana has dipped quite a lot right now, actually. It's kind of sad. Debridge is going to tokenize very soon, and the season 2 of the Debridge airdrop is starting. So you can start getting points right now. And this is one, in my opinion, of the best airdrop targets because Debridge is very profitable. They have quite a unique solution that does not depend on liquidity pools. And it's super fast. It's also going to launch through the Jupiter Launchpad. It's a Sol airdrop essentially. And my belief is that in the future, everything will be on Solana. I think this is the only scalable network that we have right now with a good infrastructure, a lot of good D applications. Essentially, I think Defi will come over here. Debridge is one of the main bridges right now in order to bridge to Solana, also supports lots of Ethereum L2s, and I think it's a very good airdrop target in general. Also, one of the best bridges that you can farm is Hyperlane. You've got lots of avenues, but what I want to talk about today is the Hyperlane Explorer. So you can see how many transactions and how many distinct months, days you have done transactions using the Hyperlane bridge. You copy your EVM address, you put it over here, and you can see exactly all of your interactions. As you can see, I've got quite a lot of distinct months, and I also interacted with the Hyperlane bridge through the testnets, which hopefully will count as additional points. However, I have 3 distinct months. I've bridged from Zeta chain to Celo, Optimism to Celo, Base to Linea, Binance to Gnosis, Arbitrum to Neutron. You can see a lot of interactions in general. So I really like it. It gives you an overview of how many transactions you've got. For Hyperlane, I think I'm very bullish. I don't think a lot of people use it. I would say less than 20 to 30,000 people. And I would actually try and trigger as many transactions as possible on it. I'm just giving you this link to keep it, on your documents. And let's move to the bridge that I think will be the next to tokenize. And I think Alo Finance, which is the bridge I'm talking about, is the current best bridge to use. They've updated their UI, which in my opinion is a significant improvement, and they've got quite a lot of tasks here with bonus points. So essentially what you want to do is maximize your points by bridging through the bonus boost tasks over here. And I think they will be tokenizing in the next 2 to 3 months. It's also according to the market sentiment. Nobody's wants to launch at a very small valuation or when the market has crashed like right now. And let's talk a little bit about Zora. So Zora is an NFT platform. They've built a whole layer 2 on Ethereum, and actually the Imagine team over here that you can see is the official Zora team. So this is one of the best airdrop targets in my opinion. Usually 10 to 30,000 people use this platform, and this is severely, in my opinion, the most underfarmed Ethereum L2 network and has quite a lot of valuation. You've got to keep in mind that they have made quite a lot of funds through all of these mints because they have a big mint fee of $2.5 per mint. So you have to understand that they make like $25,000 through each mint as a platform, and they have done thousands of mints. So they have possibly 30 to 40 million in their banks, to keep everything up. So I think this is a very great airdrop target in my opinion, because it is severely underfarmed, it has a high valuation potential, a clear use case, and a clear future. So in my opinion, farming Zora is a great target. What I would do in your place is just, mint the NFTs that I saw in the videos. If you can, then go ahead and sell them. So through this way, you trigger a Zora mint interaction, and you also sell on the Zora network in the next day. So you trigger 2 transactions on the network, you pay like $1 at the end of the day for each mint because you sell it for another $1 as fast as you can. So you minimize your costs. I would go ahead and do 50 to 100 mints, burn like $100, $150 in total, and just wait for the airdrop. It's super important for Zora to understand that the most important thing is to mint in distinct days or weeks. So if you are following and keeping up with my videos, I put up around 3 to 4 videos per week. Each video will hold a specific Zora NFT. So if you do 2-3 mints per week, you should be fine with it. You will burn around $20 per month till they tokenize, and you're probably going to get your money back and even more. Because the majority of the people on the Zora platform will not do a lot of mints. So you've got to understand that the distribution of the airdrop that they are going to do will be quite evenly spread out. And if Zora, let's say they've got 1 billion valuation in fully diluted value, if they airdrop 10% of their supply in an initial airdrop, they're going to airdrop 100 million. This is the minimum target. If you have 10,000 farmers, we're talking about $1,000 per farmer, okay? And a lot of farmers are doing the minimum amount of mints. So put it into perspective, you could really make like 10x, 5x per mint you do. But again, try to do the mints on distinct days. That's super important. Now, I've got a severely underfarmed airdrop from an Ethereum Owlto platform, which is the Chroma Network. They've put up an official campaign on their website. You want to go on Connect Wallet. Sorry for the lag on the screen. My computer is not at its best. So you connect on the Chroma Network and you want to go on the airdrop over here. And let me show you exactly what you have to do. So Chroma has the Creative Universe campaign. This is pretty much the same as Linea. And what you have to do is pretty simple. You want to go here. Sorry, not over here. You want to go on airdrop and you want to do specific tasks. Okay, so the more tasks that you complete, the better you will be, the more rewards you are going to get. Okay, so you want to trigger transactions, you want to be a contributor, and essentially what you want to do is come in Owlto. So you come into Owlto, for some reason I cannot open it up. You want to do the events over here, usually it's layer 3 campaigns. Then you come to the factory, you create materials. Let's try Connect Wallet. Let's try refreshing. Hopefully it will work this time. But yeah, it's pretty simple. You do tasks on Interact, on Galaxy, you get points, and they give you ores. With the ores you create items, and then you open up specific boxes and you upgrade your people over here. Okay, and you can see 24 to 25,000 farmers, nothing crazy. Finally, I want to talk about Kamino because they will be conducting their Season 2 airdrop. It's severely disappointing. I'm eligible for like $80. Yeah, so in my opinion, it is severely disappointing. I feel a little bit scammed actually because the rewards are quite lower than even the APY. I think it's really a very bad airdrop, and I'm really happy that I have moved funds into Sanctum, into SolLayer, and that I even farmed MarginFi and other airdrops and didn't really went in on Kamino that much. However, Kamino is still the #1 platform on Solana for DeFi. However, the returns they give, especially for Solana, which has a 5x multiplier, are very, very low. There are a lot of other strategies that you can use, But in my opinion, if you don't have hundreds of thousands of dollars, it's really not worth it right now. So that's all I want to talk about today. I think that the best airdrops that you can farm are, protocols like Bridges, where you burn funds, Zora, platforms like Chroma that have specific quests and cannot really be diluted by whales, and things like SolLayer, which have a high utility or potential utility, but low amounts of TVL. When I say low amount of TVL, I mean less than $400 to $500 million. So that's all for me. Thank you so much for watching another video, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.